Hi, this is Boris at ibizacademy.com. This is just a quick video to show you how you can promote your LinkedIn event with your LinkedIn connections. So I'm just going to assume that you have already created your LinkedIn event page, and right now we're looking at my workshop LinkedIn to the Max page, which I have created some time ago. So over here we have the title of the event, the date and time when it's happening, where it's happening, and this indicates that this event actually needs, or rather requires, registration on my website. If you click here, you can see more of the information about the event itself. This is where it's what we're going to be talking about today. We want to share this event with our connections. There's three ways. As you can see, you can share it on Facebook, you can tweet it, tweet about this, and you can also post it to LinkedIn. And I'm just going to click quickly here just to show you what happens. So I'm clicking on the LinkedIn logo, and I'm just going to bring this in here. Just to show you what you can actually do with this little link. So first of all, you can post this to your updates. You can write a comment here. You can also, the same thing can go to your Twitter. So you can just choose, if you have multiple Twitter accounts, you can choose which one will receive the tweet. You can also post it to groups, and all you have to do is just start typing, and then you can pick the group that you want to send this to. Optionally, you can write the subject line and a little bit of detail for the group, and this will be posted to the discussion area in any of the groups that you can that you're a member of, that you want to send to. So you can select multiple options here. Oakville Chamber of Commerce, for example, and so on. So you can type as many groups as you like here, and that's very efficient way of using your time, so you don't have to go to all of these individual groups and post updates there. Also, what you can do is send to individuals, but this is not very handy here because you have to start typing names. So start typing names and so on. However, we are not going to be using this little option here to send emails or rather messages to our connections. So we're going to just cancel here, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to select this URL and click Command C on my Mac. That would be Control C on the PC, and basically we go away from this page. We go to our inbox and then click on Compose Message, and this is basically where the fun starts. So to start with, we want to paste in the link that is going to our LinkedIn events page, and then basically what we need to do is write a little bit of a message. So you can say, "Hi there," and then I'm very bad at typer, so I'm just gonna do some typing here just for show. Anyway, basically what you want to do is you want to write a short email, short message, which will be sent to individually to your connections, and you basically want to invite them to come to the page. Come to this page on LinkedIn, which will show the information about your event. This is one very important step that you need to do even before you start typing your message. You see this option here where it says allow recipients to see each other's names and email addresses. For some strange reason, this is always the case, and this is always the default. So you want to uncheck this box, and so that you keep the privacy of your connections. Otherwise, everybody, all of your recipients will be able to see each other's email addresses and their names. So just to protect their privacy, make sure that you uncheck this. You can also send a copy to yourself if you like. But this is basically where we go here and we select the subject. So something like about my event. You want to make it more interesting than just this. For example, when I'm promoting my my LinkedIn to the Max event, I want to make sure that people realize that according to a poll that I ran recently, about 21% of the respondents to the poll indicated that they actually made more than $10,000 in the last 12 months on LinkedIn, using LinkedIn. So you know, you can include such information if you have such information, obviously, and you can say, would you like to make $10,000 or more, or would you like to add 10,000 more in new business using LinkedIn, or so on, something like that. So you want to give them the reason to open your message and read the rest, which will be in here. Okay, this is the critical part. Basically, you can select names, so you can write names here. Start typing names of your connections, and then their address will be added here. But this is very slow, so all you have to do is click on this book button here, and you can select from your existing clients, from your existing connections, and so on. You can select 50 at a time. So this is a bit of a nuisance, you know, when you have hundreds or maybe thousands of connections, and you basically can't send one single message to all of your connections at you know, one time. So you can only send up to 50 at a time. But what you can do, you can drill down to, let's say, maybe just invite people from the Toronto area. Okay, let's just try that again. Let's say Toronto area. It'll show that I have 29 people who live in the Toronto area whose last name starts with A, and then 52 that starts with B, and 45 that starts with C, and so on. So if you don't have too many connections, and as you can see I have at this time about 1,000 connections, you can actually click on this button here, and then all of the A's will be selected and put in this box here where all your connections, or rather all of your recipients, are going to be listed. And then you can go to the next one and select additional ones and so on, and they'll be added here. As you add your connections, this number will grow, go down to 0, and you won't be able to add any more connections, which means that you have selected 50 here. So once you've selected a number of recipients, you click on Finished, and then you can see all of them here. And basically the next step is just to click on Send Message. Just to make sure, before you send, do make sure that this option is deselected. So you want this deselected, and so that you can keep the privacy of your connections. And that's about it. Just make sure that you do have the link back to the LinkedIn events page. Obviously, you also want to include some information about the content of your event. You know, who is it targeted to? What kind of content are you going to be presenting? If you're going to have other presenters other than yourself, and so on. And maybe even include information about pricing. If it's a free event, obviously you want to make sure that people understand that this is a free event. Typically free events are those that you do virtually, because that's the cheapest way of doing it. So virtual events such as teleseminars or webinars. If it's a paid event, you may or may not include information about the pricing here in the email, because the purpose of this message is to pique their interest, and so that they can click on either this link to go to your LinkedIn event page or to your actual website, where you can then actually have a sales page, and in the case of obviously of the paid events, where they can see all the different information and they can pay online. So anyway, if you ever have any questions, feel free to contact me either through my website, ibizacademy.com, or you can find me on LinkedIn. All right? Good luck with your LinkedIn events.